If you're watching this video, you may be noticing signs you don't quite know how to interpret. Small intuitions, moments of reflection, that feeling that something inside you wants to awaken. If this sounds familiar, know this: you are not imagining it. These signs are real. And this video did not find you by accident. In the next few minutes, I will reveal 3 important things. First, what these signs really mean and why your intuition is guiding you right now. Second, what is truly happening inside you at this very moment. And third, by the end of this video, you will hear a profound message from C.S. Lewis, one of the 20th century's greatest spiritual thinkers, which will tie everything together and validate what your soul has known for so long. This is not a shallow motivational clip. It's not another list of steps or empty promises. This video carries a deep, reflective message made for those who are already answering the call, those who have begun to awaken and seek to understand what is happening. Prepare to look deeper, to understand what your mind and your spirit are trying to show you. Because what you're feeling is not a coincidence. It is the beginning of a real transformation. Now, listen closely to what I'm about to say, because here is something you need to recognize in yourself. If you've been committed to growth, you've likely noticed that superficial motivation isn't enough, right? Catchphrases, habit lists, quick fixes, they help for a moment, but they don't touch what truly matters: your consciousness, your mind, your true spirit. And that is exactly what we're exploring here. Not the superficial, but the deep, the real. What moves your soul when everything around is quiet? Often you feel like you're doing everything right, reading, studying, practicing, yet something remains dormant inside you. Not because you're failing, but because this awakening is gradual. It happens layer by layer. It's allowing your awareness to expand at the right pace, without force, without hurry. What blocks your growth is not the world outside. It's the way you still view yourself, the old beliefs you still carry, the fears you feed without noticing, the voices you still hear telling you who you should be instead of who you truly are. And this video is precisely for you who feel this, for you who know there is something more, something that needs to be seen, understood, integrated, yet you still don't know exactly how. And here comes the essential part. Stay with me, because this is where everything begins to click. Awakening is not instantaneous. It's not a magical click where everything suddenly makes sense. It arises when you allow yourself to observe your mind, your choices, your patterns. When you accept that shortcuts and quick answers are not enough, and instead seek to deeply understand who you are, what you feel, and what you truly desire. Every thought you observe with attention, every decision you make with awareness, every perception you let surface without judgment, all of this is a step on this path, and you're already on it, perhaps longer than you realize. Now we're reaching the most important moment of this video. What I'm about to show you is the validation you've been looking for. There's a message waiting for you here, something that goes beyond the surface, a light within you that you've always carried but sometimes forget is there, a connection to your essence that was never lost, only quiet, waiting for you to notice it. This is the moment for you to feel seen, to realize that your awakening is unique, real, and valid, that there is space for you to shine exactly as you are. You don't need to force anything. You don't need to perform. You don't need to prove yourself to anyone. It's time to look within and recognize the strength that has always been there, even when it seemed asleep, even when you doubted it. It was always there, and it's here now, stronger than ever. And now we arrive at the message I promised, the one that connects everything. C.S. Lewis, one of the greatest writers and spiritual thinkers of the 20th century, known for his profound works on faith, morality, and the human soul, wrote something in his book Surprised by Joy that perfectly captures what you're feeling right now. He said, "If I find in myself a desire that no experience in this world can satisfy, the most probable explanation is that I was made for another world." Read that again, slowly. Let the words sink in. If you find within yourself a desire that no experience in this world can satisfy, you were made for another world. Not another physical place, but another dimension of being. Another layer of consciousness that most people never reach because they're too busy chasing satisfactions that were never meant to fill the soul. That deep longing you feel, that yearning for something beyond the mundane, the material, the superficial, is not a flaw. It's not you being hard to please. It's not ingratitude or meaningless restlessness. It's a sign, a clear, direct, unmistakable sign that your spiritual awakening is happening right now. That you are being called to a deeper, more conscious existence, one aligned with who you truly are. Recognizing that longing is the first step towards true and lasting transformation. And you've already taken that step. You are already awakening. The signs you see, they are real. The intuition you feel, it's valid. The calling that echoes within you, it's yours. So if something inside you moved when you heard this, know this. This is only the beginning of your awakening. You don't need to have all the answers now. You don't need to understand everything at once. Awakening is a process of allowing, observing, and trusting. Allow yourself to explore what's emerging. Allow yourself to reflect without rushing. Allow yourself to grow at your own rhythm, without comparing, without judging. Keep noticing the signs. Keep embracing every insight that arrives. Keep making space for your inner light to expand, because it's there. It has always been there. And now, finally, you are paying attention. This is your awakening. It is real. And you are not alone on this journey. Your light is awakening, and the world needs it.